Safe. Hello. One and all. Welcome to Thursday Beatmaking Club. This is a new thing. We need a logo. We need a Thursday Beatmaking Club logo. Right, let me mess around with this sound stuff. I've sorted it. Compared to last week, the sound is going to be much better today. What I need to do is mute that one there. And I think we're ready. We're ready to go. So let's get Pro Tools a-launching. I'm excited. I haven't thought about what genre I'm going to push in. I've got literally nothing planned, as was the case last week. But I kind of knew last week I wanted to make... Actually, no, I was going to make hip-hop, but then I just didn't. So yeah, I don't know. But if anyone's got a particular request for a particular genre for tonight, then tell me what that is, and we'll do it. I'm open to any and all suggestions. But yeah, I hope everyone's well. Hope the lockdown isn't treating you too bad. I just clapped out my window for the NHS. That was really good. Very humbling and inspiring to see everyone coming out and clapping. It's really nice. Oh, cool. Korg app. That sounds jokes. I didn't know Korg had an app. I'm going to check that out. Is that can I get that on Android? Also, the Bean Witch. I think you're new face, innit? So, yeah, welcome. Welcome to the wonderful world of DankNStein. And how's it going, Germano? You're right. Safe. Android and iOS, yeah, cool. All right, I'm gonna check that. I'll check that Korg app out. Maybe in a bit. Maybe we could do that today, if we want something extra. I wonder if we could record things out of it into the computer and use them in the beats. That'd be cool. Oh, you've been creeping on my TFC vids. Nice one. Yeah, I do like a bit of TFC, as you well know. But yeah, cool. Welcome. Yeah, this is fun. I kind of enjoy this sort of as you put it, sharing the process. Why not? I get quite a lot of comments about the music in my videos because I always make a lot of... Oh yeah, should we start by listening to last week's tune? Let's start by listening to what we made last week. Because yeah, all my tunes have quite a lot of montages. Sorry, all my videos have a lot of montages and tunes in. Hey Stefano, welcome. I hope you're good, bro. Actually, while we're on the topic of TFC... the update is that I was supposed to put out a TFC video yesterday. Episode 30 I was going to put out yesterday. I recorded the whole thing, had the afternoon to edit it. I was looking nice. And my video editing software is freaking out. It updated, but instead of updating, I've gone back to the version I used to be using 3 years ago, and I can't persuade it to update properly. It just, every time I reinstall it, it's trapped in the old version. And so all my templates are gone, all my settings are gone. And so I could just make the episode from scratch, but I was I need to work out what's going on with this. But anyway, that just derailed the whole thing, to be honest. Also, I've been a little bit mad busy with real work this week. But rest assured that a new TFC episode is already recorded and it will be out soon. Okay, right. This is the beat we made last week. Music time. I was quite happy with this beat last week, actually. And look, you'll be able to hear, hopefully, if I've done my homework. I spent 2 hours today working on how to make the audio routing work, and check it out. That should be working, right? Let me think so. Yes, Dan, how you doing, man? You good? Welcome to the party. We are going to be making a new beat from scratch for anyone who's just jumped in, but I just thought I'd play this one from last week first. Make it a bit louder, actually. How's that? Yes, Nico, safe. Tell me about the levels. If you need more music and less of my voice or whatever, then do the thing. Nice. Okay, sweet. Good levels, that's good. I'm going to try what Nico suggested last week now and mute the first guitar track for a bit. So we'll just have this one come in on its own now. That's better like that, innit? The staggered entry. The bass line could change with the chord changes in this section, maybe. That might be interesting. If it like suddenly goes. Maybe? I don't know. Yeah, the staggered entry is the one, innit? That was definitely a good shout out. Shout out, Nico. Anyway, yeah, and then it just loops to end, doesn't it? But let's make that staggered entry actually a real thing right now. So maybe we'll go from that point there. So we'll have like just a little lead in. Yeah. Like right there. Okay, should we try and work out that bass line change now? Or should we just let's do it. Excuse me. let's do it very quickly. And then we'll start a fresh beat. After that. So track height, let's get this into a jumbo ting. And get the notes out. Where did I say it was? It's like here. Yeah. And I can't remember what the chords are. What the chords are. Boom. It's just the classic, like, all along the watchtower. Boom, 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 isn't it? So it'd be like, I think. Is that right? Is that what the chord was? Hang on. Yeah, it's not all along the watchtower at all. It's like a minor blues. It's like 4 minor and then 5 minor. So it's like an F minor. Is that right? It just sounds totally different. Well, let's experiment with the most simple thing we could possibly do to kick things off. Just a long, big long F and a big long G. Doesn't feel right. No bass. Yeah, that could work as well, you know, like just cut the bass. So like... It's quite sick, just with a bass line cut and then... It actually makes the bass line sound a bit swag when it comes back in. But let's have faith in our bass line. But let's definitely hit the Stefano suggestion and get rid of that there. And I kind of want to make this a bit more of a riff because I think the fact that the bass is so sparse there makes it feel a bit next when it suddenly kicks in there. So I think... something like that. Just like a little arpeggio spread voicing of arpeggio. Yeah, I've got it. Do, do, do. Maybe. Let's try that. A little bit bait. I think maybe we're better off going for the same rhythm as we had in the first half and just getting rid of the low G and getting rid of all these weird unwanted notes. Nice, yeah, Nico, definitely get that beat popping and send me a bounce when you've made it. What did we do last week? Did we check in at 10 o'clock? Should we check in at 10 o'clock-ish and see and compare notes of the beats we've made around then? I'm going to get started on my new one. But I actually think what we might want to do is have a different bass line in this whole section until we go back into the main bit. So I might actually just finish off today on this project by just going like that. And we'll come back to this project later in the stream, definitely. But let's savour that flavour and let's bang out a fresh, completely blank session. And we'll call it Stream. Can't I steal the name of that? No, okay. We'll call it Streaming the Second. If I could spell second. There we go. Streaming the Second. Yeah, I think I just saved it, but save it again. Finberg, locked in. Yes, bro. How you doing, man? Just in time for the fresh sesh. So let's do the classic loadout. 8 mono tracks, 8 stereo tracks, 8 mono instruments, and 1 stereo master fader. And then we'll bang out a click track on that as well. Get everyone nice and tight and tidy. Inside. Serious. Okay, so yeah, if anyone's got any opinions or any ideas, any particular genres or directions you want to go in, I'm not going to promise to incorporate everything that's suggested, but I am going to be keen to incorporate as much as I can. All right. So should we not start with drums? Because I always start with getting drums in, but let's start with something melodic today. Let's start with like a polysynth, maybe, and get like some, maybe not even melodic, maybe let's start with some chords. Percussive chorale. Let's try that. Just gonna go in completely blind, like just straight up. I haven't even heard it. Let's just start making some noise. Okay, so anyone got a particular key in mind? Let's go B flat. This sound isn't. It is quite percussive. They weren't lying when they said percussive. Start with a cowbell. I like it. Oh yeah, Dan, I meant to ask you about that earlier. Needs more cowbell. Okay, everyone's on the cowbell. I've got you covered. Don't worry. We're gonna lock in the cowbell. Let's start with the cowbell part. I'm up for it. I think we can probably get away with doing this. Although, should we see if we've got a nice cowbell sample somewhere? I do have my samples folder here. I reckon in the WAV hits we might get something in percussion. Wait, what? Is this folder just happens to be the exact size of that? Yeah, what? That was weird. Okay, but no cowbell in the percussion folder there. All right, fine. Well, the drum machine. Oh, will it be in like? Well, no, that's loops. No. So in the drum machine. Okay, should we try 808? Does 808 have a cowbell? It does. Oh yeah, that classic sample. That's not a cowbell. Let's find a real cowbell. I don't know many of these drum machines, you know. Should we try the Roland Digital Drum Brain? No, doesn't have any cowbells. Waste. Cowbell. It's a bit of a buttered sample, that, isn't it? Wow. C sharp bell. I like it. Dan, that's crazy, man. So yeah, you're trapped, bro. When will I see you again? I like that one. That one's Larry. In fact, the other one, I think what we could do something quite interesting with both of those samples together, I think. What was the other one? Was it in this compu rhythm? Yeah. Because they're both quite, they're like very short samples. They've been cut up quite untidily, should we say. It's quite a messy slice, whoever made these samples. Well, it was Roland, wasn't it? But with both of them, I think we could do something pretty jokes. And I think what we want to do, because these samples do sound a bit harsh, is let's just get a nice like plate reverb on them, which is like quite a bright, well, one is like a quite bright but quite short reverb, I think. So like a short plate. Okay, wait, hold on. I just want to hear the one with the effect. That's too much of it, but oh yeah, the mix is at 100. So if we bring the mix down to 30, there we go. Now it feels like we're in the room with the cowbell. It doesn't feel like I think a bit more than that. Maybe like 20% was right. So then with both of them. Okay, cool. We can make a sick rhythm out of this. So we like something like that. So actually, I want the high pitched one first. Do I? Yeah, I think I want two of the high pitched one. Like something like that. So what tempo are we at right now? It's a bit too, what am I saying? It's too fast, that. So let's go up to 180 and then half time the thing. That's a bit slow. 210. Yeah, cool. So you can go away now. Actually, we'll keep the click for now, just while we're working on the rhythm. Yeah. Okay, perfect. That's our phrase. Da 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 da, and then it will start like there, right? I think that's what I'm thinking. And what we want is we actually want a quieter version of it. So let's be organized. We'll call that cowbell low. We'll call that cowbell high 1. And like cowbell high 2. And the 2 version is just going to be quieter. We'll bring them both down actually a bit. So we've got room in our mix, but we want like quieter ones here. So it's like got a bit more feel. Yeah. Try one right there. No, sir. What about if we did like a speedy little double there? It's too comical. Bit too comical. Less cowbell. It's going to end up like we'll make a sick tune around it, and then we'll just gradually mix the cowbell lower and lower and lower until it's just there's nothing left. I think I'm going to get rid of that one there. I want more effects on them. They don't gel together. That's very poetic, man. I like it. Some throat singers, yeah. I can do throat singing. Check it out. No, I can't really. Okay, that's fine. What's going to bring this to life is a kick drum. And then we'll work on some better effects on the cowbell. But I feel like, without wanting to be too bait, we just need like an 808 fall to the floor. I think that's the one I'm thinking of. The classic short one. Boo, 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 boo. There we go. Yeah, some sort of should we get the 808 snare as well? Yeah, fuck it. Let's go for the classics. It's the reason that some drum machines just got used by everybody and some drum machines have never been heard of. So that snare note there, we'll have it every other time, but we don't need it. We don't need it every single time. Right, kick on that one, snare on that one, and then should we have a clap? Or let's not have a clap. Let's be a bit more interesting. Let's have, yeah, perfect. We'll just go full 808 with a load of cowbells. Yeah, that's good. It just adds something more to that snare hit. We're probably already clipping. Yeah, we are. Okay, let's make some more room in this mix. We need to bring everything down. If we just bring everything down by like 4 decibels, that's probably enough. Although we probably want... Wait, is that our... What was it? It's the clave, wasn't it? A big oriental gong, yeah? I like it. Yeah, something like, it's quite a busy drum part, isn't it? So then we can have these, like, the chords be quite sparse, maybe. Okay, fine. So let's do what we said we would do with that ghost snare note and get rid of it on the first time round. So our loop's twice as long now. Okay, yeah, and then I want like something at that. Whoa. We don't need everybody involved in this situation. Just you drum guys. Okay, and then at the back of the loop here, we'll put the clave on every beat like that. Not there. Just 3. Cool. Crowdsource beats. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. Yeah, I think the gong would like mark maybe the start and end of different sections. Okay, right, here we go. Okay, let's change up that synth because no thanks. Not on it. Clean filters. Sounds a bit like a fake like trumpet, like a bad brass patch. I could actually probably get down with that if it was low. It's got quite nice. It's quite meaty. But I don't want such a long note. I'd rather do something a little bit more fleeting. Not quite that fleeting. Yeah, that's a nice duration. And what does this one sound like with chords on it? So we're in B flat. Let's chuck a minor third on. Oh, wait, that's a major third. Let's try a minor. Feels like the top note is a bit too long. That's better. Yeah, let's put like a one of them, and like that guy. So this is like what we're doing is chucking like a major seventh on top, and we've got like contrary motion. So the top part is moving downwards and the bottom part's moving upwards. So it should sound nice. Nope. I picked the wrong notes. I think in principle what I was talking about was true, but maybe a major seventh with such little other kind of harmonic reference material around it is a bit tough. So we'll try a fifth instead. So say fifth. Much better. We could try it with the seventh and the fifth. Yeah. That's fine. Don't. Yeah. So we're going to keep moving in that contrary motion again, and we'll get this chord out and make it a minor. That's like, if this is like our relative minor, that's like our major, relative major. This is kind of like chord 2, if you're thinking about as being in E flat. Anyway, so, sorry, not E flat. What's that? C sharp. So if this is going to be a minor chord, actually I think we've kind of run out. If we keep wanting things to move down, that would be third. Hang on, what have we done here? That isn't its fifth. This is just something else. We're just changing the... Okay, fine, whatever. I think these top notes do need to be a bit shorter. I guess actually we might not need... And then I think F minor, and let's have like a really nice long, just minor third there, like. Not as nice as I hoped. Something more strange. Solo bass lick intro. Yes, Dan, I'm feeling that. Boom. Are you thinking about tabla? Yes. Ah, safe, Michael. Yes, Michael. How's it going, bruv? Oh, in fact, wait, that's not even... I thought for a minute that was... basically, in my family, there are two people called Michael Kirkland. There's my dad. So this one's actually my dad, this Michael Kirkland. But I thought because it said Michael, I thought of my cousin. Anyway, safe, Dad. Tablet is indeed the one. Boom. Phantom of the Opera. Indeed. Okay. Fine. Maybe it doesn't need to be held quite as long. Maybe half a bar for this is fine. Do we want more chords, or do we want to loop those 4? Bum, bum, dun, dun. Yeah, I think we want to push that as well. It feels a bit out of step with everything else coming in on the beat when it should probably be pushed. But then maybe this one, like, bum. Dum. It does need at least 2 notes, doesn't it? Or maybe we could do. Maybe we could get away with 3. Should we just do a really big, nice, close minor chord like that? Yeah, boy, that's our loop. Well, I mean, we might come back to it, but for now, like, let's not labour any individual part too much. Let's just start whacking things down. So, here's our loop. Cool, yeah. See you later, Dad. Peace. One thing that's a problem with this is the decay of the notes is a little bit slow. So it feels like these just hang on for too long into the next bar. So I'm just going to shorten them all like that. Oh yeah, and in order to actually test whether we've done the trick, we do need to loop it. I'm pretty sure that will do the trick though. I think that's done the trick. Dank and Dad. Sick one. Could even be a bit shorter. It still feels like a little bit long. Maybe just by a tiny bit though. Like, I want it to run, clearly feel like it's running over into that beat. But it's just, we want our first chord to pack punch. But I guess once we have a bass line accentuating that first beat of the phrase, it'll probably be fine. Cool, yeah, take care, Beam Witch. Brave the hordes. Yeah. Yeah, it's like a jungle out there. Okay, bass line. And I'm gonna oops, see, we didn't mean that. I'm gonna definitely go with your suggestion, Dan, and let's move this. Oops, hello. Let's give ourselves some room here. Like a bar. Is a bar long enough? Yeah, that's plenty. Oh, I can feel it coming. So my synth that I tend to go to for bass lines is this vacuum thing. It's pretty dirty. Simple bass? That does not sound simple to me. Steam bass? Nah, sounds swag. Wooden. Like, it's in the right ballpark. So again, we'll come back to the sounds and fine-tuning things later. Let's get the part written. It's going to serve the purpose for us right now of at least writing it. So I want that classic pentatonic blue 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 do do do, I think. It's like really cliched, like kind of bass fill. Alright, that is the wrong starting note. That's where we're landing. Boop boop do do dum. Du du dum. Bim. Boom, boom. Why am I getting so confused? Save Dan, yes. Great minds think alike, eh? Boom, boom, boom. That should be that, shouldn't it? Maybe it just needs to be here. That's quite a good start. Bum, 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 bum. And then we'll just have the bass line follow the chords here, I think. Okay, apparently that wasn't the chord. That was the chord. Bum, 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 bum. I thought that was where we went. Maybe that bass note should be different. Oh, also, I need to do this thing right, yeah, because it's made all this into one region. I'll get my scissor hands. There we go. So now this is like a separate region that actually has the bass line in it, so we can loop that independent of the fill. Because we probably don't want that fill to like end our phrase every time. I think I might try for a different bass note there. Boom, boom, boom. That was pang. And then this was the F moment, wasn't it? What happens if it just stays around, if that bass just lingers like a smell? Cool. Let's just go with that. But actually, you know what? Let's make our bass loop a bit longer than just one. Excuse me. There we go. And what about making this note down the octave? Did I just flop its location though? Yeah. Should we make that long note stop, but at like some interesting point, like there maybe? Yeah. Dum, dum. Is it going to be too cheesy if I do that? It's not even in the chord, that note. Oh, it is apparently. I thought I was doing an F minor thing there, but it seems to be happy with a B flat. I've got an idea. We're going to go boom, boom, boom. But like if I could sing it. There we go. Let's try that. Yeah, I'm feeling it. Okay, so let's just vibe with our loop for a minute and just see how it feels when it's repeated. Do we want to clap? Or is it too bait? Quite a nice rhythm, that, isn't it? Something like that. Let's get a clap in there. Blue 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 doo doo doo. The offbeats are nice. Safe. Which offbeats? Should we just keep with the 808? Let's just stick with the 808. It's been kind to us so far. Why would we turn our back? So, yeah, that's adding a bit of flavour. It's too loud though. That's better. Boom. What does it do? Is it like? Oh fuck. That's it. I think it's that. I think that's what I did. Cool. Cool. Just need those ones actually. Okay, this is an experiment that will probably not work. Yeah, if we did it again there, it might work. Is it a bit stupid? Does that just sound stupid? That's a bit confusing. Maybe like there. Yeah, I think I could get along with that. The thing that I don't like is having the clap just on the snare every single time. It's not really letting the snare and the clave speak on their own. So I guess what we'd want is maybe to put one there and there. Is it there? There. So that it's the same as it is out here, and then we'd put that one there, leave that where it is, put that one there. Yeah, like that. Yeah, just no to these two. I think it just needs to be there actually. Maybe we'll just put that one be the weird, let that one be the weirdo. Get rid of you. Yeah, like that. I like it, I'm feeling it. Let's put the bass line into a region, okay. I feel like this could be one I could sing over. This has got the kind of potential vibes to like be an actual, like a song, like a songwritery song type thing. Eventually, get some bars written and stuff. We are clipping from something. Even though everything is pretty quiet. Well, maybe. Start by making the cowbells a bit quieter because they are pretty loud. Everything is clipping. So what do we want to do? We need to rename some of these tracks as well, because I get too confused. Should we work on this bass sound? We got that at -4. 5.2. Still just clipping. Well, whatever. I'm sure it'll be fine. I want to work on this bass sound. I actually want the bass to be a bit louder too. Sounds pretty bad. Right there. Get that guy on a loop. So what I often do with synth bass lines is I put them through the amp simulator. You can get some quite... It's just a slightly interesting way of like compressing it and stuff and EQing it. Boom, 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 boom. So like every other one we might put that fill in maybe. Is that just a bit crap though, that bass sound? It's a hollow one like. That kind of gets rid of too much of the low frequencies. I did like the only bass, but just... It's pretty filthy. Cool. Something like that. Now, these cowbells. Let's discuss these again because I want to do something with them. Oh, that one hasn't got a reverb on it. That's better. It gives it much more groove. So yeah, the one that was supposed to be quieter was like a dry signal. So that's why it was kind of still coming out, probably fit sounding a bit more robotic than it should, but that's giving it a lot more feel. Should we pan them a bit? Yeah, and I think maybe the clap could go to one side. Maybe we shouldn't have panned them quite so hard. Like, bring that guy a bit more into the middle. Bring them both back into the middle just a bit more. And then maybe do the same with the clave and the clap. Yeah. Nice, 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 nice. Okay. Let's not get too excited yet. We're not out of the woods yet. I'm going to go for something on these cowbells. Something to just give us a little bit of something funny. I wonder if a talk box would work on a cowbell. This is uncharted waters. So... It kind of is pretty cool. I don't know. It's not making that much of a difference unless we automated it. But then I think when I was moving it around, I don't know, you can just hear the little weird artifacts. It's not a particularly good talk box. I don't think we'll go down that route. But maybe just something, yeah, like chorus. Like, or is that just going to be stupid? Yes, Dan. Make a beat. Everybody needs to be making lockdown rhythms. Lockdown live streams. Make a beat. Make a beat. Should we try a phaser? Something that made the whole thing kind of sweep. Would be cool. Oh, please don't crash. Hard, long stereo. Yeah, nice one, Dan. Do it. Make us a rhythm, and then like when we check in with Nico at like 10 or whatever, we'll check in with you too. And this is like an open invite. Anybody who wants to make beats on a Thursday evening, the more the merrier. And then we could have like a big crew where we like at the end of each stream we've got like 5-6 rhythms to listen to, and then by the end of the lockdown we'll have an album, guys. That's a ludicrous one. Soft, long mono. Let's just try that on all of them and see what it's like. I like it. Yeah, that phase has really helped. Just give the cowbells like a kind of a bit of life. Bit of life. It's given them a bit of life because every hit isn't the same. The samples were sounding very samey because we're playing them so regularly, and a cowbell's like a live instrument, and they just sounded a bit robotic. But now they're like kind of always changing with that phaser, slowly morphing them. Yeah, that's cool. You can you can beat make in other ways. Like I'm open to whatever you fancy, whatever you want to beat within reason. Okay. This mix is really annoying me though. Everything still needs to be quieter. We've not given ourselves nearly enough room. So let's go down to -8. And let's solo these guys. And let's loop this. And let's give it a bit more welly in my headphones. Thank you. And maybe give you guys a bit more welly and all. How have we got the clave? Oh yeah, okay. So the clave is probably too loud. Yeah, it definitely is. When it plays on its own there, it's like, that's too loud. In fact, the clave might be what was responsible for the... Excuse me. Responsible for the clipping. That sounds good. Get the clap in. Oh yeah. We actually want to put one there. Right, those cowbells are super loud. Cool. Now let's just give the kick a little bit of TLC because it's not quite punching through the way I'd like. can definitely cut all the high frequencies. There's a little bit of activity there. And then let's just compress the absolute shit out of it, and there's like a really good preset for compressing kicks called Fatten. Nope, it's not working on this one. Yeah. Trying like vocal compression on it. Safe, Nico. I'm just doing that thing where you spend too much time on the compression of your kick drum, whereas really actually it sounds better without the compression. I think when you're bypassing it, it's actually punching more. So let's just leave the compression for now, because that sample is probably pretty compressed, being it's at 808. Here you go, Nico. Oh wait, that's just the soloed kick again. That's the thing. That's where we've got to so far, bruv. Thank you. Yeah, I am doing bits. I am doing bits. But I'm a little bit stumped where to go with it now. Like, what's the next thing that happens? It almost feels like this tune needs acoustic guitar. Is that mad? Sorry. Right. Let's have a little strum. This isn't going to work. This headphone cord isn't long enough. Okay, we'll just about reach. Just about. That'll be fine. We want our loop again. You got a little loop, yeah? Nice. I'm excited to hear it, bruv. I'm always excited by a little Nico loop. Okay. What are we doing against that? It's kind of like what I'm thinking is we want an acoustic guitar part that is reminiscent of like that like Justin Timberlake tune, you know, like whatever it is. Is it something like that? We want something like that, like. Nice. We're going in that kind of R&B direction of having acoustic guitar on like a massive beat. Check my WhatsApp. All right. Have you sent me a thing? Have you sent me a thing? You have sent me a thing. Yes. Okay. So here's Nico's progress at 9 o'clock. Bruv, this is sick. Right, let's have that once more. I love the drum sequencing, man. The drum sequencing on that's sick. The rhythm strum, yeah, definitely. I'm not going to do picking. That's big in the game. Okay then. Oh, Pat needs to get on this stream, bruv. Just dealing with some correspondence. All right, yeah, Nico, that beat is sick, man. I like the bass line as well. We've made surprisingly similar beats, I think. Like your big echoey wood blocks are doing the thing. Right, I need to get off WhatsApp because it's going to keep making that noise. Ba-dong! Yeah, man, like if you're thinking about structuring, I would definitely move into Pro Tools. Like I find structuring things way easier in Pro Tools. All right, let's get this acoustic guitar part made. Excuse me. Here we go. Something like that, right? I don't like the major. We're not going to use that one. Right. Just trying every variation to see what I like. I think I like the quicker ones, like something like that. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I prefer that chord, the splash chord without the top. That note up there is maybe just slightly too sweet. It just needs to be like a, yeah, or like a, with the seventh, yeah, that one. Yeah, cool, safe, Nico. Yeah, draw for the Pro Tools and then check back in an hour or so, eh? But good work, like, yeah, that beat was exciting. Okay. I want to do that, okay. I'm not even sure about that one. Should we just lay something down? Audio 1, feed a mic. Now, are we going to start getting funny business? And then, like, the way I've set this audio up, this was the one thing I was unsure of. Seems to be okay. We can definitely hear me twice now, can't we? But when we're recording, it won't monitor. In fact, what I could do is just mute it here, because we just don't need it there anyway. Let's chuck the click in, and let's try and lay something down. So what are we doing? We're going to be like, dum dum dum, dum. We could keep it really simple. It's not that's not interesting enough, I think. Bum, bum. Yeah, I quite like that. Ba-ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. Yeah. Ba-ba-dum. Ba-ba-dum. Bum, ba-ba-dum, ba-ba-dum. Yeah. So, bum, bum, bum. Is that right? Is that what I want? Yeah, it's hard, that. Actually, I think on the beat is better. That's the part. Let's record that. So, to do this, what do I need to do? My headphones are going through the... Okay. We got to untangle ourselves now. Let's see if I can get away with just not moving the mic and just positioning myself around it instead. I can't fit this on with the headphone. Right, there we go. Is this gonna work? Do 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 do. Yeah, this should be fine. Doesn't look like we're not getting much in the way of signal. Oh wait, no, it's because my headphones are being pulled out. That'd be fine. Right, let's go for a cheeky take then. This is actually pretty uncomfortable because these headphones are still in the wrong place. There you go. Okay, that's better. But I need more of a lead in than that. Do 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 do. Wait, easiest thing is just smooth everything. Just give ourselves a little bit more room to fiddle with. That should be enough, I would have thought. Those two are clipping. We're going to look into you guys in a minute then, if you're causing grief. Right. So what was the part again? All that fussing. These headphones. Can't remember what the part was now. Having second thoughts about that chord now. I might do a splash. Let's try that. Yeah. That wasn't very clean. I still don't think that was the cleanest take, so I'm going to do it once more, hopefully just once more. Okay. We'll get it, we'll get it. Oh, for God's sakes. That'll do, that's the first one, and we're going to double track it because double tracking is cool, particularly for acoustic guitar. Banging! So confused, tangled. Okie dokie. So, it feels good to be sat down again without that thing round my neck. Right, let's start to treat these with a little bit of production. It's a surprisingly good sound already we're getting out of that, to be honest. Oh yeah, that's... So we take out the lower frequencies until we start to notice. In fact, let's just take out everything below 100-ish because I'll just give more room to our kick drums and things. Even though there might be some activity there, it's not the interesting part of the sound. What if we push it a bit more? Yeah, you can start to feel like you're losing a little bit of the meat of the sound. Well, that's a good balance right there. We'll leave all the highs in, but what I like to do with guitars is just roll off a bit in the middle. So you have the defined lower and higher frequencies, and the noise in the middle, the mud in the middle is kind of reduced a bit. Make it a bit steeper. Yeah, I'm happy with that for now. And then let's compress it. Sure, that'll do. I wonder if we need to add reverb. I mean, we're in a bit of a bouncy room anyway. You can hear a bit of the room in that recording, so I don't know if we necessarily need to add that. The thing that's going to concern me about making this into a loop, yeah, it's almost like we want to loop it from here. Or like from there or something. So it'd be like that. I think that's the most sensible way of doing this. So yeah, we'll come from the middle of that bar or that sort of beat of rest there. And scissor hands it out, chuck it on there like that, and that's where we'll loop it from each time, and that'll be fine. Right, so oh yeah, and then let's get rid of all of the noise of me shuffling around the room, and probably Get rid of all of that noise there. Where did I do it from? Yeah, from like, the middle of that bar. Cool. Let's do the same here. Middle of that bar right up to that point. Just in case there is any noises of me moving or creaking or farting or something. I don't recall farting during that take, so I think we're alright. Sorry, that was probably a very butter sound to hear mic'd up. Have I like confused myself here? Because yeah, we want that guy here. This is all wrong. Right. And then we loop it like that. And that's just 2 beats behind where it should be coming in. So it's like, is it like there? Yeah, that looks right. And then we'll loop all of this malarkey. Yeah. Take the whole thing to there. And then we're missing that clap there. Which goes there, I think. And again, we'll need it at the back end there. And then... Hello. Oh yeah, please, yeah. Thanks. Damn straight. That's mean. Okay. Yeah, so that's cool. So let's hear it. Oh, and then here's the one thing I also wanted to do is to rinse that bar on the bass line and bring our fill in at this point. Boo 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 doo doo. Cool. All right, both headphones on. Moment of truth. It's quite loud. Oh yeah, and what we do with these 2 acoustic guitar tracks is we pan 1 hard left and 1 hard right. So each ear is getting a different take, but they're both obviously the exact same thing, and it just gives it width and depth and other words. So, do you want to hear the beat so far? Look at that service. He is nothing but a massive can. Right, check this out, Becky. I'm gonna mute my mic now while I play this out the speakers so you don't get horrible.
Synthy.
Something's gone wrong with that. The acoustic guitar's not in the right place. No.
Can they hear you?
Oh yeah, they can't hear me. Oh wait. Maybe they can hear me. What did I just mute?
Are you pissed?
I thought I muted the mic, but apparently not. So what did I mute before? Did I just double click it? Oh, it's probably because I unmuted it. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. So what I was just saying is that guitar part's in the wrong place here. I copied them into the wrong spot. They're like... It should be there.
Could they hear us?
They can hear us now, yeah. The mic's on.
Okay.
You alright?
Well, I was going to give you some feedback, but I'm not now.
You can give me feedback. You think it's too synthy?
It's too overproduced. Strip it back.
Oh, really? Strip it back, eh? Get you. Thanks for the drink. Okay. The interesting thing as well is actually the mix doesn't sound very good out of the speakers. These headphones aren't the best, to be honest. I think I'm gonna have to mix it out the speakers, so we might do a bit of mixing with the mic off in a minute, just so I can hear it out the speakers and get the mix sounding good. No, that's in the wrong place again. So it must be there. That'd be the spot, obviously. Yeah. That fill sounds great in there. Yeah, so things are happening here. I do like the acoustic guitar part. I think it adds something. I think we need to start thinking about structure, or before we structure, let's go for a B section. Yeah, let's make a B section. So, and I think what I'm going to do, even in the B section, is change the drum beat. So, something way simpler. Could just do one of those classics. Would it be there, or is this too fast? Could just literally bring it back to just the 808. Don't know if our kick drum isn't very good. Maybe we need a better kick. Yeah, we're gonna go for one of these. And we'll probably drop the cowbell at that point. And we'll use this guy. Jibber jump, jibber jump. I think like that. Wait, hold on. Is he? Is that, we have one behind? Yeah, perfect. Okay, so like here. I've got an idea. Let's rename these acoustic guitar 1 and acoustic guitar 2, and then we're going to have acoustic guitar 1 with a delay on it, and acoustic guitar 2 with a delay on it. And then these guys are going to go down here, and then these guys are going to have the same plugins as these, and they're also going to have some crazy delay. So I'm definitely still overproducing, as Becky put it. You've never actually made any tunes in Logic? Wow. So what, do you just use Logic for mixing? But like you've never like programmed directly into it? Is that what you mean? I presume. But sick, if you've got sounds, man, that's a tune. You now you have made tunes in Logic. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go medium delay mono, and let's solo that one so we can hear what we're doing. And then maybe let's not just loop the thing. Okay, this is weird. Oh, because the mix is at 100. That's stupid. So wait, hold on. Let's just go for like a 4th note, something like that. Yeah, maybe a bit more feedback. Bit more. Okay, so try that on both. In fact, you know what? Let's make this 100% and make this 100% and chuck these underneath now, like so, and then it just delays from the start. What did I do wrong? Something very wrong. I think they're just loud. It's like the delay's louder than the main part. Doesn't feel like the right kind of delay now, does it? It feels wrong. It's wrong. Oh, for voice recording, yeah, fair enough. Wow. Yeah, man. Like, I do kind of miss there being a lot more hardware required. I mean, I don't actually, I've never recorded on anything like that, like a proper like 12 track or something. But when I first started making tunes when I was a teenager, it was probably just before really these kind of packages, these software packages were so accessible. Fruity Loops came along quite quickly, but the first thing I had was this like old like Roland like Porter Studio, and you used to have to do all sorts of tricks where you'd have your 8 tracks, but then you'd quickly run out of those and you'd bounce everything down and record over them. So once you once you committed something to the track, that was it. If you bounced them down, you couldn't decide later, actually I need to make that bit a bit quieter, like it was done. That was some old school shit. Right. Is this really I don't know, maybe it needs to be like second notes. It's just too rowdy. Even the second notes are still... Okay, well let's try a long delay instead of a medium one. Try a second note on that. That's more what I want. Yeah, jubba-jut, 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 jubba-jut. DJ Jam. You know what the software was called? It was called EJ. Do you remember those? Like hip-hop EJ and dance EJ and pop EJ. Those like all different genres, and it was like a massive like sample pack of like different parts of songs that could all be mixed and matched together. So you didn't actually make anything from scratch in it, but you just had loads of loops and loads of vocal parts and stuff. Tape delay. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? I don't know if I don't really have that many like really sweet plugins, to be honest. They're just kind of like, yeah. Would it be in special effects maybe, like a tape delay type thing? An analog echo long, should we try that? Wow, there's hardly any feedback there. Okay, I don't understand what that was. But I think this was starting to work with the half. Was it the half notes? Is that how we did it before? Why won't it let me click that anymore? What have I done? Yeah, I used to cane hip hop EJ. I loved that shit, man. I think I got quite good at it as well. Always more reverb. I like your style. There we go. That's what I wanted. If we put it on the other track too. Oh yeah, classic. You like the style. Just put like reverb just on one side, yeah? We could even make it almost 100. Should we put it at like 70%, but just on the one side? Should we have a large bright room or something? Medium hall. Let's try medium hall. think that's hitting the ticket. Give more swell. So, 99. Got there in the end. I've seen your name about, but I've never tried to say it out loud before, I don't think, and that was like, my brain had to do a little somersault to get there. But anyway, 99. You seem to know your stuff, man. You're bang on. That's really helped, doesn't it? And so I think this section is going to be all about bass, right? Because our bass line's been pretty understated and just following those pads. So here, let's write ourselves a monster bass hook. Yeah? What do you reckon? So we're going to probably still need to stay in B flat, given we're using this chord. That's not a B flat. There we go. So we could try something like... I think I'm going to try that, what I just sung. Boo-doo. Boo-doo-doo. Doo-doo. Ooh. Do we want it to be like... The obvious thing to do now, the thing that I was singing, I think, was that. Do. But I feel like that's a cop-out. Actually, it's just good. It's just good. Let's just go with it. Nice. Your bass player. Sweet. That's sick, man. You should get involved in the Thursday action. If you can make tunes like at home or whatever, record a little bass lick, even just a bass lick, and just send it to me and I can sample it and chuck it in. Do you know what I mean? I was saying that to my dad. My dad's learning to play like pedal steel guitar, which is like a beautiful instrument. The sounds it makes are incredible. So I was like, send me a clip, like just make a recording, send it to me, and then I can like sample. I can imagine a hip hop beat with like some sampled like pedal steel guitar in it. Be absolutely monstrous. Okay, so how does it feel coming out of the other section? It's quite abrupt. It's quite an abrupt change. From the top. So we need like a transition here, don't we? I'm happy with both the sections. Actually, I had to get it digital. Fair enough, man. Yeah, I don't know. I think you can get some pretty good, like, cheap USB audio interfaces nowadays. Like, even like USB's fast enough now. Back when I bought the interface I'm using, Firewire was kind of the only option, which is a bit shit because now I'm stuck with a fucking Firewire interface, which is just like not particularly useful. Okay, so the bass line's maybe a bit busy actually. Boom, ding, doo, ding. We could just do like... Actually, I think these two notes do need to go. I think we want something that's a little bit cooler. Boo doo doo doo. Doo. That's quite nice, just going into that. Yeah, I prefer it. Do 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 do. What about if we don't have the drums for the first like bar or something? Okay, yeah, I like your thinking. We might actually, this synth isn't going to let us polysynth it, so we're going to have to make a new track to get that. I can hear it though, because you're right, with that high note there, something else in that region is gonna be nice. So let's take our bass track and duplicated without the actual parts, and then let's just try that in there and get rid of all of this, bring this bad boy up the octave. Yeah, that's gonna be cool. I think I like your style, 99. Depth, baby. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's nice. You could almost do this possibly. Put a snare here. Okay, I think this is the transition. That's like some other sort of clave rhythm maybe. What about like really fast offbeats? It's actually going to sound comical probably. It just sounds awful. I wish it sounded comical. It just sounds bad. Offbeats. Is it too simple, perhaps? I think that's good. I think that just like we want to keep these drums simple compared to the really busy drums we have in the A section. So let's do that from the top. Let's have some mood. Let's have a mood. The other thing that keeps making itself abundantly clear to me, I think, is that we don't want to have acoustic guitar right at the beginning. Like those two, maybe those just on their own should just go, but then it comes in here. I don't know actually. I'm not convinced by taking it out actually. Yeah, it's fine. Leave it. Okay, and so what we need now is we need like a brand new instrument to bridge the gap there. And it's going to be something melodic. So let's see. Do we want a hard lead, guys, or do we want a soft lead? I think we want a hard lead. Go hard, fam. Pulse. Let's just try that. That is really butters. That sound is horrible. It's way too loud. Obviously, that's and the note is an awful choice. Let's do something chromatic. Something like that. Something like that. It's kind of a bit ridiculous. Oh, Dan. The worst thing is when you know exactly what you need the software to do and you just can't find the button, and you know if you were in like a different, like, because I used Logic all the way through uni, and then when I come out of uni I couldn't afford a Mac. Like, I wasn't going to buy a Mac like they had in the studios there, so I bought this PC and switched to Pro Tools, and it took me about 1.5 years to get as good at Pro Tools as I was at Logic. I knew all the concepts, knew exactly what I wanted to do, couldn't find the buttons. It was, long. But I'm not sure. Is there not there's different sections in the timeline, isn't there? Like, in Pro Tools, you've got to click on this bit. If I click on any of these, it does seem to move it. But maybe in Logic, you need to be clicking on a particular part of the timeline. I can't remember. It's just been 10 years since I've used it, mate. I'm not totally against this, but maybe that's not the right note to land down on. What about that one? It's pretty weird, that, isn't it? I think if we find a really cool sounding synth and something this might actually work. I don't know. Left to try something. Yeah. Oh, you got it. Sweet. Boo boo doo boo 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 boo. Problem is, I do want it to land on that. Okay, here's another idea. What about getting rid of all of those? So it's like this. It does sound a bit like Batman. Yeah, I'll take that. Right, let's find a much better sound for it though. I'm gonna stick around in the hard leads. Maybe I want a soft lead. What about a trout? Let's try it with the bass doubled on it as well. Why not? Why ever would we not just give that a whirl? Oh, hang on. I know what we need to do. The easiest way. Yeah. Yeah, Nico, I feel you. I feel your pain. I literally, like I say, I spent 2 hours today working out how to get Pro Tools into OBS. And my solution was so inelegant. It was literally... it was literally like just to, with hardware, just loop loop it back into the computer. Mental. Repeat the first 6 notes in the scale steady, going all the way down. Like that. We could try that. We could do something to that effect later, actually. I think that might be a nice way to vary this section. Okay. Still, I'm not happy with trout, to be honest. Dan, like, I would just do it the same way I'm doing it here. Get your samples, chuck them in, and make the beat in the arrange window. I don't think it's a particularly popular method. I think people like to, you know, get MIDI triggers flying, get the sample like loaded into a sampler and program it in on piano roll, whatever. I just like chucking samples into the arrange window, so you know where you're at. There it is. Anyway, like I say, I haven't used Logic in too long, so it's probably wrong. Let's stay with softly Digilog. Oh wow, little pitch shift. So you mean like a little roll up or something? Who knows? This is where my like skills in Pro Tools get put to the test, where it's like, can I actually do the things? There we go. That's kind of, the pitch shift is kind of there in this synth sound, isn't it? And I really like that. Let's go from the top again. Yeah, this is coming along. What we should do is we should introduce this sound. Like just in the build up here, we just want like something to say like, hey, look, this sound is coming. So like... Yeah, banging. Cool. I want a crash. I need like something. Wait, what was it? Stefano, you said gong. We need a gong. Usually, to get a gong, what I do, I think I even did this last week in the beat we made last week, is I just get a massive crash, like, or maybe it says like a China symbol. That would be good. No. I thought we could get a China somewhere. Is it in the ride folder? No. Okay, yeah, the ride bell on the shoulder of the stick. Perfect. In fact, maybe that just will be nice. It's very loud. Safe. Enough bits. How you doing, bruv? Welcome to the show. Yes, Nico. Yeah. Chuck me another little audio clip on WhatsApp or something, but just message in the chat when you've done it so that I can so that I know to check for it, because I'm not looking at WhatsApp. I've got web WhatsApp. Oof. Cool. From the top. Yeah, should we slow it down a bit? That sample. Took me a while to work out how to do this the other day, didn't it? So we want to do a time compression expansion. And we're just going to say that we want it like, I don't know, about 3/4 of the speed it was. Yeah, that's not done it. That's actually... This is what confused me the other day. Is it that we just go into pitch shift? Yeah, pitch shift without time correction. And we just pitch it down. So we bring it down to like an octave lower. Yeah, cool. Nice. Got off quarantine, just regular self-isolation for you. Just the old standard. Where are you, Nuffbits? Have you said that? You've probably said this already, haven't you? And I'm just being bait. I can't remember whereabouts you're based. Adding guitar, that's exciting. Yes, Dan, 15 minutes, I'm feeling it. I just want to be free again. Yeah. Well, you know, on the plus side, you get my lockdown live stream, so, you know, it could be worse. Got one of them there, I think. Finland, that's right. Actually, I think I want a normal crash there. Actually, just want a normal crash. So we'll call that ride, and then we'll call this crash, and we'll get a... Yeah, the HX is a nice one. Full loud. Full loud? Yeah, that one's a bit more splashy. Oh, hang on. We've run out of stereo tracks. I don't want this one to be called Crash. That's a mono track. Oh, we've got to call it something. Audio 8 or whatever it was then. It's fine. Alright, let's duplicate this little bad boy. And then Crash. It's too loud. That's fine. I wonder if that ride's too loud as well. hear this again. I think that's fine. Yeah, cool. And can we put the ride over to the right? Nice. Bit quieter. I want that note to be a bit like change, just one time maybe. Of that. Yeah. That's the ticket. We can indeed reverse the crash. I love reversing crash cymbals, mate. I thought you'd never ask. Let's do that. I think that the loudish one in the past, and I've used it. Did we? That's worrying. Is it just that sample that's broken? Oh, it must be. Okay. I think that's maybe the one that I usually use for reversing purposes. How do we do it? Oh, down here, that reverse. Where are you thinking you want it? I'm fairly certain, yeah, that like every single song I've ever made, every tune I've ever made, has a reversed crash in it somewhere. Let's make it even quieter, and let's make it go up to that snare. Is that what you're thinking, 99? You're thinking about it like this? It actually doesn't have quite the same effect there because, can we get rid of VLC telling me it's so happy? Just go away. Unless we got rid of this note here, so it goes like but I can't like. Oh, unless, here's another option, is we do two snares there, like so the snares accentuate both. And you could even, call me crazy, but what if we did just those 5 like that and put them there? That's kind of, and then maybe put the 5 there as well. That's quite nice. Okay, sick. Part of me wants a snare on the first beat too, like the first beat of the drop, like there. But maybe, like we won't have a snare on the first beat of our loop normally, but we'll just put a snare with the crash. Whenever the crash comes, they'll play the snare on that first beat. Okay, and then in terms of structure, I'm gonna go with what we've got now. I feel like this is like an intro for a chorus, so it might be like. Unless it's too busy a start, just with everything in like that, but I think it's alright. And then maybe the singing would be starting here, right? Like that's like your verse. The question is, do we want a chord change on this bass line? So. No, we don't want you. Oh, can we? Yeah, okay. Got to select them all again now. Making me do twice the work. Hang on. Oh, god damn it. Okay. Well, let's... Hopefully this behaves. Yeah, it did. Like... So it's like, would you want the bass line? Like up to another chord. Maybe, which means we might need to record more acoustic guitar stabs of different chords. Yeah, I think we can play with the chromatic thing. So I'm hearing that. I can't help but feel that's the wrong note. That like isn't in the key, that note. But maybe that's what I'm hearing. Yeah, it's just a chromatic. Just twice. Something like that. Have I stolen that from somewhere? Sounds familiar. This do 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 do. I mean, it's just chromatic, isn't it? It's too short. I think that'll be the one. And then we'll need to loop all our drums again. On the road again. Oh yeah, and we want to get rid of that snare there. I just can't wait to get on that road again. There we go. But we don't... Oh yeah, and we've got our octave bass. Maybe we just in that section we won't even have the octave bass. We don't need to force it, and it's maybe a bit of a weirder note to octave. And yeah, cool. Just go like that. And then this guy would come back here as well. Is it? I think it is one beat, but like one. Yeah, cool. So we will just need to record whatever that chord is there. Not using a tempo. Yeah, get rid of that snare there. You are not welcome. And then we'll do the whole thing again, but let's record the acoustic guitar stab first. So I'm going to do that and mute it. Yep, and then how? I don't even understand, Dan. How can you not be using a tempo like in in Logic? Wouldn't there always be like a metronome going? Maybe not. Maybe if you're just using it for like recording voiceovers and things. You might just have it set up without, I suppose. Probably Makes sense. Right, I'm going to sort this strap out this time because that was a pain in the ass. Ugh. So what's the chord on this? Blue doo doo. So it's like. Is that what we're really doing, going up to the tritone? I think we are, you know. That's madness. It's crazy. Yeah, it is the E. So we're like... Yeah, it is. Okay. So. Pro tip. Yeah, metronomes are good. I like my first instrument's drums, and I used to hate playing with metronomes. I always used to refuse. Like it was like me versus the machine. I was like, I don't need you. Definitely learnt my lesson over the years. Metronomes are your friend. And they actually train you to play better when you're playing live without one. I still think live, like, in most cases, if you can get away without using it, it's going to be a better show. But in the studio, like, recording without a metronome, unless you really know what you're doing, like, unless the song is something that is definitely you've nailed, like, what you want the song to end up being, and it's not like for recording demos and things, like, just use a metronome. It's so much easier to mess about with it afterwards. So I couldn't agree more. Okay. So. Think of this one. Oh no, Dan. I'll try the major on it. Is that going to be just super weird? Probably going to be super weird. Hard to know what chord do you play over a chromatic section like that. It's quite tricky. Let's get some context. It's just that's what I'm hearing. Let's get the 7th in there. Okay, let's do it. get a tidier one. Again, let's get a tidier one. Okay, so the reason I did 2 there was because we're going to double them. So that's that. Do 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 do. It's catchy, this bass line, man. Which is good. Whoops. Get it over there. Yeah, okay, yeah. Bounce what you got, and then you can get back to wrestling with it in a minute. But yeah, I'm looking forward to hearing what you got. I'm feeling really hungry. I'm a bit hungover. Did like a pub quiz yesterday, but like over Zoom. Like a big Zoom call with like 10 people in it, all doing quiz questions. It was quite jokes. It was good fun. But in the spirit of a pub quiz, I just got pretty battered, to be honest. So I've got one of those like hungry hangovers today. I just want to eat. We can have another one of those, just get a whole another verse going. If this is what we're calling our verse, then I'd like some more. Please. Cool. Cool. And cool. Get this guy back in. Yeah, cool. Oh yeah, it's quiet because that's muted. There we go. Now we get that out. Right, yeah, cool. Dum dum dum. And back to the chorus. Sick one. Okay, so let's grab all of this crap. Excuse me. Little mofo. There you go. Come back now. Get over here. Okay, we'll grab all of that. And chuck it over here. And chuck it in there. Like right there. Right there, right there. Fuck me, why is that so loud? It's all in the wrong place, isn't it? How's that happen then? How did I balls that up so much? It's like it like crammed it all in. There we go. Now it's in the right places. That was weird. I've never seen it do that before. Like just moved, it crammed everything upwards. Very strange. And then I think we want our bass fill. Because actually it's going to fit in there perfectly. Here we are. Can you come over here, please? To right here, please. Do we need this guy? And should we put one at the beginning as well? Should just totally overuse it. It's probably too much. But whatever. Dan, send me whatever you've got on WhatsApp, mate. Let's see if Nico sent anything. Sweet, I got it. This section's cool, like, it's got vibes, and I could write some lyrics, I think. Yes, Finberg. You can hear how your cowbells have influenced things. Yeah, I could add some drums, man. I'm definitely up for that. So let's play Dan's beat now. Here it is. Sick. That's nice. What's the vocal sample? Mate, that's cool. I really like that. I'll happily add some drums if you want me to. But if you just want to crack on, man, you should just crack on with that, because that beat sounds sick. Let's have it again. It's quite short. Yeah, it's cool. Police, yeah, sure. Yeah, what's that vocal sample, man? It's really, like, the combination is of different sounds in there is really nice, like the really kind of thick bass. Samples in FM. Oh, you mean in F minor? Yeah. Yeah, it's big. I mean, I'll chuck that right into Pro Tools now and drop a beat. What I could do is if I chuck it into Pro Tools... Although, wait, hold on. Is that not to a metronome? Because what I could do is I could send... If you tell me the tempo, I'll just rock out a drum loop and send it to you. Okay, safe. Nico's has come in. And the more the merrier on this. Like I keep saying, anyone else who's watching a stream who makes music... Like, feel free to join in every Thursday from 8 o'clock, and throughout the evening just send me little snippets like Dan and Nico are doing, and we'll play them out on the stream and we can discuss and just like be a little team of music making Thursday people. Nico, I'm not seeing yours on WhatsApp. Is my WhatsApp just not updated or something? I'm not seeing it there. Did you put it in the Big Boy Producers? Well, I mean, wherever you put it, I can't see it. I don't know why. Yeah, I ain't got it, Nico. Send it again. Okay, that sound signifies that we now have the audio. Yeah. Okay, here's Nico's progress. Is that a nylon string guitar? It's nice. So much different from the first loop. I guess we're going to have that all drop in now. Here we go. Nice, man. Yeah. I like the kind of ambiguity with the time, like with the meter. Yeah, this is sick, man. The music making Thursday people, that's sick. Nico, this is live, man. This is really nice. Oh, you know what, guys? Yes, Finberg, I just saw that message come in on WhatsApp. Sick, I'm gonna play it now. Like, guys, maybe we should actually all like push forwards with like a quarantine album here. Like, Nico, that's sick. I wanna hear it again, but I'm gonna play Finberg's now, and then we'll come back to it as well. But that's sounding sick, man. Like, I like the nylon string guitar in with all of the synths and the like, whatever that kind of percussive thing is. The nylon string, like, I would never have gone to thinking to use nylon strings, but it actually fits in with the synths. It's a very nice, blend. Okay, now, Finberg's got a ting. Oh, it's a sample, is it? I thought this was going to be a beat. So yeah, Finberg, is this a sample for me to use in the beat? Is that the... It's a nice sound, that. Let's get it downloaded and we'll chuck it into here for sure. That's really funny. Okay. Give me a new one of these. Dum ba dum ba dum bum bum bum. Ooh, why doesn't Pro Tools want to take that file? That's funny. What type of file is it? It's an MP4. Why wouldn't Pro Tools just take an MP4? Come on now. Doesn't seem to like it. It thinks it's a video. Import audio file. Session start, whatever. Import audio from file. Doesn't contain any video frames. Well, it's not a video. Raw. Don't suppose you know how to send it in a different format, James? Yes. 99. Record a bass line. Yes. Yeah, Finberg, I can't. Maybe VLC player can convert it for me, actually. So if we... How do you do it? You can like save... Was it convert/save? Here we go. It's this thing, isn't it? Convert to file, file selection. You can add local files. Well, yeah, it's just the file that we just had. Wait, come over here. This guy. Yeah, show more options. I mean, show me some options. What are we converting and saving it to? Like it's. So if I press convert, is it gonna ask me what to? Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's just take it to just an MP3. As the source, destination can just be in downloads too. That's fine. Whatever. Oh wait, it needs a name. Finnyberg. Oh, whoops. Just sliced my ting. Ah, Nico wants a Discord. Yes, get involved. Come on then, jump in. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Hello, mate. Looks like you're muted, Nico. Talk to me. Talk to me, baby. Nico, you've got some weird headphones message. Ah, it's a kid's toy. Yeah, okay, sick. Right, so let me grab the new file that I just made. I can't, for some reason. My computer's freaking out about it. Oh, it's because this. I need to press start, do I? Did I not do it yet? I just saved the I selected it. There we go, Finnyberg.
Test it.
There you are, Nico. How you doing, bruv? Can you hear me? Nico, talk to me.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, yeah. Can you not hear me?
Wait, hello?
Hello? Can you not hear me?
Yo.
Am I flopping this?
Right, I can hear you through the stream, but not through Discord.
Okay, I see. It's okay. How's that? That must be better.
Testing.
You got me now. You must have me now.
Wait, I'm gonna mute the stream and just like...
No, hold on, bruv. Just stick with me. Stick with me. There you go. Okay, so now you should hear me. Yeah?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, okay, sorry. That's when I was messing around with my audio settings earlier on. Discord's gotten confused and thinks that it wants the input from something else.
Yeah. Well, I just wanted to pop in and just add some thoughts, really.
Go on.
I thought your tune was sounding banging. I'm loving the structure. I'm loving the acoustic guitar as well. Was sick. Love the beat.
Nice.
Just generally sounding banging. I felt like you were kind of moving a lot quicker than me. And I think that's partly because I did the whole exporting the Pro Tools this time, which just like took about 20 minutes to like get all the things in and
Sure.
line them all up and everything.
Yeah.
But no, you're sounding sick, and I was quite happy with mine as well today.
Mate.
Botcher B was a pleasant surprise.
Yeah.
As well.
Cheeky addition.
Yeah. I don't know if he's still watching, but if he is, shout out Botcher B. That was sounding sick. I want to hear a beat on it as well. I think we need to either get him making beats as well himself, or jump on for the beat production on
Yeah.
it, like over the top of it. But I reckon it'll be sick to hear some of Botcher B's drum ideas as well. I want to hear James as well making a beat. I got excited for a little moment there. I was like, oh, sick. Gonna hear another surprise beat.
I know, I thought that was going to be another beat.
Yeah. But yeah, just wanted to pop in and jump in and say shout outs to everyone and just birthday. Big up for yourself as well, playing my rhythm.
It's a great rhythm. I'm gonna play it again in a minute. I'm gonna go through them all again and just have a nice little listen to the produce of the group.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm happy with mine now, but there are a couple changes I want to do to it. But I think for now I'm gonna just like leave it like that.
The difference between what it was like the first time you sent it without the guitar and then adding the guitar and adding the structure, it's like like night and day.
Yeah. When I was in Fruity Loops, I was literally just like, I want to get all the parts that I will need in one loop, and then I'll just like arrange it in Pro Tools once I'm in there.
Yeah. No, it was sick, man. It was sick. I'll play all of the rhythms again in a minute. I'm gonna incorporate Finberg's sample into my tune, play my tune, and then play them all again, one after the other.
Yeah. Also, I just want to like give a double shout out to Botchaby as well. I loved that vocal sample and the bass. I really liked the way that the bass was like. It had a weird sliding sound that was just quite sick. Don't know whether it's gonna be like a rap thing or instrumental or like a singing thing, but I was feeling it.
It was
I
good.
think we need to do a session with vocals as well. For the classic Thursday Music Making Club.
Definitely. Wait, what was it? Music making. There was like the music making Thursday people.
Yeah. Who was that? Was that Enough Bits that said that?
No, I think it's Stefano.
Oh, okay. Shout out Stefano.
Shout out Stefano, yeah, and shout out Enough Bits. Shout out all of the thing the thing that's sick, right? That surprised me about doing these music live streams is that there have been people who arrived at my channel for like Terra Firma Craft, and are now just like into the music thing as well. It's quite sick.
Yeah.
It's
sick seeing the classic same people as well popping up.
Trust,
I love
man.
seeing you guys in there.
This
familiar faces, even though I don't know the face.
Yeah. This is like what I've been learning. Like, just like I'm still very new to YouTube and streaming and stuff, but it is so much fun. Just getting to know the people.
Yes. For sure. Also, I want to shout out the Bean Witch just for shouting me out as well.
Yeah. Okay. 99. Have you recorded the thing?
Who's 99?
99.
Oh,
it's
99. Oh, shout out 99. I don't even know 99.
99. That's exactly what I did when I tried to read it just now.
99.
I was like, I had to spell it. I was like 99. Oh yeah, 99. Okay, so 99. If you want to send me the thing, how can we do this? It's a very good question. Can you upload it to what's it called? WeTransfer. And
no,
then
that's a long thing. I'll give out my email address. Yo, 99. Send it to nicoholic@gmail.com. That's nicoholic@gmail.com.
Perfect. I need to get a DankNStein email address. I've been talking about this for a while.
Yeah. Until then, just use mine and I'll forward it to Daniel.
Because the official hype man / media outlet.
Trust. Also, I just want to say, like, for everyone that's watching, love seeing you guys, love seeing the interaction. This is a group that's it's just about the people and the family. It's obviously nothing without you lot. Well, it's nothing without Daniel, but it's also nothing without you lot, because otherwise it'll just be a mentalist chatting to a camera. So I want to shout out all of you. And
it still is that too, but yeah, it's
yeah.
No, you're absolutely right. Yeah, banging.
But yeah, everyone click the like button as well. If you've been watching it for like 3 hours, which most of you have, you might as well click the like button. You're either some extra invested haters or you like it, so click the thing.
Click the thing. All right.
Build up with the fam. And yeah, I'm checking my email now. Nicoholic, NICOHOLIC.
What is it? NICOHOLIC @gmail.com, yeah?
Yeah, are you typing it in the chat?
Yeah, there you go.
Cool.
All right.
I'm going to head off of Discord, but yeah, I'll be listening on the stream anyway.
Nice one. Take care, bruv. Cheers.
Yeah.
Peace. Bye. Oh, all right, Finnyberg. Let's get your sample into this tune. Did I make this track for it? Yeah. So we'll call this one Finny. It's a Finnyberg. Okay, I feel like VLC didn't do a very good job of turning that into a MP3. But it's usable. I'm not sure which version of it we prefer. Wait, hold on. Yeah, I think we'll cut it there. It's a great sound. It's a weird sound. I like weird. See what this one's saying. Yeah, okay. I prefer the second one, I think, but I want to cut it up a little bit nicer. A little bit cleaner. Like, yeah, we should be able to get in from there. So if I come right in here and we put slip on, then we can just cut it right there where it's at 0. That's good. And then maybe we need to do the same at the back end. At the behind. Wait, hold on. Can I? Thank you. That looks like a good spot. Okay, and then let's have a listen to that. Perfect. Okay, we have our Finberg sample in and ready to go. Now, how do we use it? Which section? Should we use it in the breakdown? It can be like a little percussive bit, like one kind of. Oh, Pro Tools has lost it. Okay, let's save for the first time this evening. Pro Tools does this sometimes. Again, that's why my audio interface is a little bit old, a little bit knackered. But yeah, we're gonna have to relaunch Pro Tools, which is a little bit long, but that's fine. Ugh. So, in fact, while this is relaunching, I am going to go and get another beer. So I'll be back in 2 seconds. Oi, oi, Savaloy, we're back in business. Oh, cool, yeah, Nico, fish out that bass line that 99 cent. Stream in a second. Okie dokie. We are gonna do this thing. Right, let's have a look. Do you like to save a detailed report? Never. That's cool, 99. I appreciate the efforts. Right. Yeah, this sound's gonna go well in this section. Oh, we're still on slip grid. There we go. Maybe that's like that. Okay, I want to get rid of the tap. I don't want the tap. I just want the bleep bleep. So we can try and EQ it out a bit. pretty good. It's clipping. Shout out to the save button. Yep. Let's... What did I want to do? I want to compress it so hopefully it's not clipping anymore. There we go. We've still got the tappy sound, but it's a bit more higher pitched. Yeah, let's put them there as well. Should we put it hard right? Not quite hard right, maybe just a little bit. Okay, cool. So let's go through all the tracks again one by one. What we've produced today. We'll start with this. Yeah. Cool. Some sort of singing over the top, some melody ideas. I think we need like another instrument doubling the You think that midsection needs bars, yeah? Could be bars. I was just feeling this tune was like a singing kind of tune. Yeah, I feel like we need to double the acoustic guitar. Maybe with like electric. Dun-dun-dun. Or like a synth. Ba-ba-bam. Just the first one even. Ba-ba-bam. Just so that section kicks in. There's something not quite right about the sonic kind of palette. It sounds like a step like backwards, but that should be like the main section where everything comes in. So it just needs some beef. Yeah, just like rapping and singing. Just fill it up. Okay, so that's a banger. Nico, do you have the bass line that 99's emailed you? And can you chuck that over as well? Oh, this is the one from 99. Yeah, okay, sweet. How do I download it? Download. Yeah, WhatsApp's audio files keep coming. Like this one's coming as an MP4 as well. Interesting. Alright, show that in the folder. Play with VLC. a nice bass line. Boo doo blue. Where did you intend it to sit, 99? Which section? Oh, it isn't for this song. Okay, sweet. That makes it easy. I'll definitely... What we'll do is we'll put that one in the bank then, that bass line. And next week, that's like we've got our bass line. And then we'll just start with that bass line. That'll be the beat we'll make next week. Sorted. So we've got ourselves a sense of direction for next week now. So yeah, thanks for that. Like I say, the whole philosophy here is that the more the merrier. Everyone should be contributing. People can make tunes at home. Yeah. That's the one from a few months ago. Oh yeah, I remember you when you mentioned that. Oh, cool. All right, well yeah, nice one, 99. That's awesome. We'll definitely make a tune with it. Like next week's stream, that'll be the tune we make. Because I'm probably going to finish up the music thing, not immediately, but shortly. I kind of wanted to start a new Project Zomboid character tonight. So I was thinking about switching over to Project Zomboid in a little bit. But let's play all the tunes again, because we've had some bangers sent in today. So I think here's Nico's updated stereo version. I mean, it's definitely stereo. I can't remember if the last one was or not, but this definitely is. That really low one at the end, that's sick. Yeah, the bass comes in there. Yeah, man. I really, really feel this. It's great. Yeah. Yeah, big reverb on it would be sick. Yeah, this is lit. Like the ending as well. If you want like a reverb like that, I would recommend a plate reverb. Nice and short plate reverb. Or even like when when like maybe you get some really fast delay on it. And use that instead, so it's like that could be a thing. Anyway, Nico, banging beat. Thank you so much for being involved. And yeah, what a tune. And now on to Dan's beat. Isolate. Literally when I said that, I just got it. When I was reading it in my head, but I didn't get it. Now I get it. Isolate. Okay. So moody. I love it. Kind of reminds me of Air. You know that band? It's such a mood. massive drums over that'd be sick. Let's have it again. Yeah, it's smooth R&B. That's cool, man. I really like the chords as well. I think it's a real guitar, Nico, but let's let Dan obviously confirm. It's a sample. Oh, okay. Said that at the wrong time. That sounds great. Anyway, like, fantastic work, Dan. Smashed it. And yeah, I'll be keen to see where that goes. How it's developed. Yeah, big in the game. Big in the absolute game. Right, let's give this one a listen one more time. And see if we can't improve it somewhat. In fact, should we put a limiter on it? Our mix is quite good. Nice. I like this one. It's coming along well. Let's save it. Let's get last week's one out again and try and work on that bit in the middle where the bass line, where we said we were going to do something with the bass line. And let's start by just checking the whole thing. This has definitely got legs, this one's cool. Yeah, it's big. It's big. Okay, so let's just get this bass line done. So I think it does need to be... Like, why don't we just drop the bass out? So, can anyone remember what key this song was in? C minor, wasn't it? Yeah. So it's gonna just go like that, and then just drop the bass out. Put down the octave maybe, so it's a bit dirtier. Yeah, perfect, I think. And I think we could probably get away with 2 beats of it. Yes, that's all it needs. That is all it needs, people. So chuck that in there, and then let's just get it nice and tight with the drop out there before the chorus comes back in. Yeah, like maybe like that. Just cut it, I think. Just cut it. Have no bass there. Yeah. And I guess the thing we could experiment with then is bringing in the chord change bass line. So we need to get our scissor hands out again. But this thing, I'm not going to leave that there, don't worry. But we're going to just try and drop it in to these, right? Like right there. That's it. And right there, that's also it. And then I think these guitar parts coming in. Did we manage to get it? Okay, it's one beat behind. So like there, like there. Okay, so then after the drop. Coming in there now. Tings. Yes, James. Sick. Yeah, Thursday beat making. That'd be sick. Thanks for dropping by, bruv. Take care. Stay safe. That's the buzzword, innit? That's what everybody's saying. Stay safe. Why didn't we tell each other to stay safe before? Just stay safe. Stay safe all the time. But seriously, stay safe. Stay safe. This is sick. I think this, like, we've developed a tune here. So I'm gonna savor this flavour. Peace. Yeah, banging. Savor that. Right, you know what I need? I need the loo. So while I'm doing that, you guys can listen to Stream the Second. Streaming the Second again. Peace. Back in a minute. Safe 99. Look, we've come up with some good stuff here, guys. We've come up with some good stuff. And I think this concept, this Thursday. What was it? Music. Oh, we need to not forget this. Music making Thursday people. The music making Thursday people. This is it. Like, between us all, by the time we're allowed to out in public again, we won't want to on Thursdays. We'll be like, no, I'm staying in Thursday night. I've got to make beats. And maybe we can actually kind of form an album out of this project. If everyone keeps developing tunes, keeps starting new ones every Thursday, keeps tweaking them, give it like a month, we'll have like more tunes probably than you need for an album. And then we can start to develop the really good ones. TMTP, yeah. Stefano's got it. He's got it in lockdown. So yeah, I think this project's going really well. It's 3 p.m. there, jokes. Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. This is like Thursday club. We've started a club, guys. Right. So I guess the 3 p.m. guys are in the States. That's what I would imagine. They're in the States. And then, yeah, in Italy, you guys are an hour ahead of us. So now it's Friday anyway. Ha ha ha. Well, what's in a name? Don't read too much into the name. Thursday people. So should we play it out by listening to both these tunes again? In Oregon, jokes, man. Yeah, let's listen to both of these. And then I'm going to switch. I'll have to probably end this stream and create a new one so all the tags are appropriate for the various different types of content that we're banging out now. Yeah, exactly. Thursday's a state of mind. Stefano's got it locked down. That is exactly what I'm talking about. But yeah, let's play out these tunes, have a little boogie, and then we're gonna close off this stream. But I'm gonna immediately start another one, and we're gonna start a fresh character on Project Zomboid. That's the way to do it. Let's get, because I don't know if people missed it the other night. My Project Zomboid character that I've had since the beginning of February died the other day. It was a Jimi Hendrix run. We were out in the woods. We had quite a sick bass built. Yeah, well, maybe, why don't we be called the Music Making Thursday people, and the album can be called Thursday is a State of Mind. Yeah, it's 420 somewhere. Exactly. Right. So yeah, let's listen to both of these again, just because I'm enjoying them, and then Project Zomboid time. Wait, yes, the Beam Witch. I thought this exact thought today. I was like, we've got a month of 420. That's not going to happen again for 100 years, guys. A month of 420. It's just like, whatever the date is today, 420. Okay. All right. Speaking of which, win some, lose some, yeah. These are pretty safe man, yeah. Just the classic hard right, hard left thing, innit? But like 99 suggested, is the reverb only on one track? Yes, it is like Flight of the Conchords. You're totally right. They rock that exact rhythm, don't they? Jing, jigga, ding. You're right. It's very Flight of the Conchords-y, that guitar. I think it's literally those exact two chords, isn't it? Ding, 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 ding. Enough bits bringing the adjectives. Cool. Let's bang out streaming one once more for luck, because it's sick. No, it's good, man. The more adjectives we can get up in here, the better. We've got to be descriptive. I'm looking forward to hearing the altered bassline bit again. It's dank indeed. Safe, Dan. Yeah, take care, man. Yeah, will do, Dan. Nice one. Good night. I was like, what the fuck just happened? It's because I didn't delete those. No, placeholder. Right, let's have that drop again. Oh, thanks, Joanna. Safe. Bring along number one. Large up. Just means big up. He's just giving you props. Just saying yes. Basically, it is a token of respect and gratitude. Those kinds of things. Right. Well, look, thank you very much, Thursday people, for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the music making stream. Like I say, I'm going to set up another stream for Project Zomboid immediately after this. So if you're interested in that, do stick around. And we'll be starting a brand new character, brand new game, which I'm quite excited about, but we'll talk about that on the next stream. But thanks for watching, Thursday people. Large up for everyone, yeah, exactly, and peace. And yeah, see you next Thursday, 8 p.m, Thursdays. Be there or be square. If you can make music, make a beat next week. Get involved. Get involved in the Thursday people. Stefano, what's the good THHGTTG? Yeah. Yeah, safe everyone. Like, thank you very much for watching. I feel like we're building something here. We're building something. So yeah, I'll see you guys in 2 minutes for Project Onward. But yeah, thanks so much. Thank you one and all. Take care. Stay safe. See you in a minute. Bloop.
DJ equals. Here we go. Ha 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 ha.